Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this episode of the Hot Sheet Live, brought to you by ReloToBaja.com and Costaro Real Estate. My name is Sid Chacon, and I am your real estate Sherpa here in the Baja Sur, helping make sure every step you take is a solid one. So, today, guys, this is Tuesday, October 28th, and we're going to take a quick look at what's new on the MLS in the last 24 hours. If you'd like to join me as I share my screen, I'd like to remind you to please feel confident to create your free account at reloadtobaja.com. The information that's asked of you on the website, your name, your email address, your cell phone number, is exclusively used by my team and I just to reach out to you and answer all your questions about anything that you may have that will help you discover whether or not owning in the Baja Sur is right for you. Okay, so let's get started. If you want to follow along and learn how to do this on your own, just go to reloadtobaja.com, go to the MLS search, hit property search, and this will be the screen that pops up. Okay, we're going to use these fields right here. And for today, again, this is very simple. We want to just leave it alone, basically. You're not going to have to worry about going to any of these areas. You're going to keep it broad, wide open. Baja California Sur. We're looking at the entire MLS coverage. And remember, we cover all the way from Los Cabos, which is the southernmost tip of the Baja, all the way up to the Loreto area, the Loreto, including Mulegé, Santa Rosalia, and on the Pacific side, San Juanico, which is Scorpion Bay for you guys out there that surf. So yeah, it's quite a coverage. And thankfully, for all the agents and all the brokerages that are part of the Los Cabos MLS, we're able to bring this to you. And again, this is from the Pacific to the Sea of Cortez. So again, to keep this super simple, Baja California Sur, any price, any beds, any baths. We're looking exclusively at houses and condos. This does also include fractional ownership and pre-construction properties. If you want to know more about fractional ownership, this is deed entitled fractional ownership and pre-construction properties here in the state of Baja California Sur. Please let me know. Shoot me an email. If you do choose to text me or call me, if I don't answer immediately, I will respond likely within the hour. So when it comes to the more tab right here, this is the only thing we're going to mess with. Everything else stays the same. You may have heard me share with you in previous episodes that we really don't want to go too detailed into this more tab right here at all. The less we touch, the better it is. Unfortunately, not all listings are very they're uploaded with a lot of detail. Some of them have tremendously little detail. So if you are very detailed oriented and you put in a lot of these little, features and details, specifics, you may ultimately not see a lot of the properties that could be of high interest to you. So you want to leave this alone as possible. You will have to do some hand filtering. And today we're looking at new today. That's it. We just want to see what's available. A total of 26 results come up, and these range from 2.5 million, 2.6 just about, all the way down to just under $200,000. So let's start with this last one here at the bottom. I did curate many of these for you. I don't want to take up too much of your time today, so we want to keep this at under an hour. So let's see if we can do that with today's selected properties. All right. So Villa La Estancia. Now, this is a gated community. It's a condo development located right on the main beach. Let me share with you its location. Again, we go to map, we go to hybrid. This allows us to see both the satellite and the streets, which is awesome. And I want to first zoom in here. And this is a gated, you have lots of security right here. Villa La Estancia sits right in the middle, in between Villa del Palmar and Villa del Arco. Villa del Palmar and Villa del Arco are both hotels. They do have spa, they do have gym, they have restaurants, and of course pools. Villa La Estancia, right in the middle. This is full ownership and fractional ownership, and that's what we're looking at here today. Full ownership can vary, into the $1 million price range. You can find some stuff there at around $700,000, slightly less maybe, but definitely $700,000 and up, and breaking the $1 million price point for 2 bedrooms and 3 bedroom condominiums. In this example, we are looking at a fractional ownership. This is again right on the main beach. You walking distance to a lot of the restaurants that are on the beach and all of the beach clubs. You can easily walk into town. It's what can I say? Super close. Lots of shopping. There's a new supermarket right here in town, a Walmart, a Shadrawi. If you really wanted to, you could even walk over to the Walmart, which is right here. I mean, really, it's a great location, right in the right in Cabo San Lucas. And what we're looking at is a 1/8 fraction, a 1/8 fraction of the entire year. So remember, a quarter is going to give you 3 months, 13 weeks approximately. This will be half of that, about 6 weeks worth of usage. So the beautiful thing about fractional ownership for many folks is, I don't want to, or I don't want to spend $1 million for a property right on the beach. Maybe I'm only going to be there for 6 weeks out of the year, some might say, right? So in this example, you get exactly what you're going to use, right? For $180,000, you get this wonderful, what is it? 2 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2,100 plus square foot condominium at Villa La Estancia. Enjoy the pools, enjoy the restaurants, the spa, the gym, and you can make use of the amenities at the 2 adjoining resorts. Again, walking distance into town. I personally feel they could have done a little bit of better job with these photographs, especially because they show up kind of the way they do here on the screen, because they it doesn't do the place justice. Truly, it is a great location, nice restaurants, phenomenal gym, concierge service on site as well. And this is your beach right here. That is the famous Land's End, that quintessential image that everybody thinks about. And as you can see right here, you have your entry, you have a nice little foyer. This can be kind of used almost like a lock off feature. Um, well, sort of, right? You do have this right here, this um, separate entry into the studio portion, if you would, right here. And then you have the rest of it, right? Second bedroom. So it's like a 1 bedroom with kitchen and then like a studio type, hotel room type unit, although they do share the balcony. I guess that's for if you're out partying, the kids can go have some fun and not bother the adults. An exceptional fifth floor villa with fabulous ocean views, full turnkey, 2,100 square feet plus, 2 bedrooms, 3 bath, luxury villa right on Medano Beach in the heart of Cabo. Beautifully furnished and decorated, ready to enjoy. Just bring your toothbrush. I would agree. Great location in five-star resort overlooking the sparkling pools and close to the water. Enjoy 7 restaurants, a mini market, full concierge, caretaker service, tennis courts, swim bar, full state-of-the-art fitness center, complete with steam room, in-ground jacuzzi, lockers, attendants, and just, well, too many five-star amenities to list. Absolutely. A 1/8 share. And do they mention what the HOA fee is? They do not. I believe, well, the HOA fee obviously includes everything. You don't have to worry about anything, really. And that's the beauty about fractional ownership. All right, let's go on to the next one. All of the rest of the properties are full ownership real estate. And here we see one for 235, 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. Where's this one located? I believe this one is in the, yep. Okay. So this is an area that we call the Sunset area. And you can kind of see this road that comes in off of the main road here in downtown Cabo San Lucas, past this little roundabout. Now, I have to share with you that right here, there is a great little restaurant called Casa Martin, very well recognized and very high, if you would, reviews as well. There's a brand new Mexican restaurant right here. There's a great Argentinian restaurant. And right down this street, you have more restaurants as well. And this property is located right here, just one street off of this Boulevard Miguel Herrera, right here. So it's easy walking distance into town as well. You can just come down, boom, and here you go. This is downtown Cabo. All right, right there. Easy walking distance. This will be a great long term rental or vacation rental as well. Oops. Let's take a look at the details. See, this is the kind of photographs you want to get, right? Those vertical ones, they just don't show everything. And that's all she wrote on the photos on this one. For sale in the prestigious Sunset area of Cabo San Lucas, a completed and fully furnished 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom condo, multi level, third floor residence boasts 103 square meters of constructed space and a private 4 square meter terrace, perfect for enjoying the mountain and marina views. The unit is move in ready and features a fully equipped kitchen with gas range, refrigerator, microwave, and dishwasher. As well as a washer and dryer. The condo includes one parking space and is pet friendly. Building amenities include a communal swimming pool. This is a rare opportunity to own a finished property in a prime location without waiting for construction. Seller financing is not available. Well, they make it sound like there's nothing else around there that's completely done. That's not true. I would argue that there's plenty of finished product in this area. But yeah, absolutely. There's nothing like buying something that is turnkey and ready to rock. So if this is something that you feel appeals to you, let us know. Give us the comments below. They didn't give us the HOA fee, but I would say that something like this is likely not to have an HOA that's greater than about 200 odd dollars. Could be considerably less. All right, let's move on to the next one. So Bahia del Tesal, this is a great location because you're literally 1 block away, walking distance from the beach, very close to the Rio Hotel, all inclusive resorts, and also perfectly located amongst, as you can even see right here on the map, you have Costco right here. There's a 24-hour supermarket called Soriana Hyper, and you have Walmart right over here. You literally, again, can walk to the beach. Just come down this little path, little zigzag, and boom, you're on the beach. And again, from here, you can get to the main beach and enjoy all of the different little restaurants and beach clubs. Tabasco's beach restaurant's phenomenal. Right here, the Cascadas Beach Bar and Grill, which is great. All of these places are so easily accessible from this property here, the Bahia Hotel. And again, if you can remember, we were just started with the this condominium right over here, fractional ownership for 6 weeks a year at about 180 odd $1,000. This one is going for slightly more and $250,000. And look at this. This is what you get. Beautiful views from the rooftop pool amenities area. Full ownership. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, just under 1,000 square feet. There you go. Okay, let's take a look at the details on this. There's no description. They did not give us any HOA fees. All right. Well, that keeps it simple. We'll move on to the next one, guys. Let us know if you're interested in something like that. Okay. So now we're on the Cabo corridor. Oh, I know exactly where this is located. Not too far from where we were just at with the Bahia. And just to give you some reference, here's Costco. We were just looking at how you could walk to the beach from here. This right on this corner right here. This is the Bahia Hotel. As we go down Highway 1, just past Costco, and before we get to Home Depot, right here is this development called Tamar. Now, Tamar, I've been here for about 25 years, has been here for about that long as well. It is a great condominium complex with boasting one of the largest pools, so large that they actually made it a little smaller. What do you think about that, right? So that said, let's take a look at this. These are your views from the condo. And it's safe to say you're going to keep these views at this point. I know everything else that's built up around here. This is the clubhouse. This is the pool area. I believe this is a second floor condo, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. They might have missed the decimal point there on the square feet. I believe it's maybe 1,317 square feet, just under $300,000. And the location is amazing. You literally can walk next door to the supermarket, which is a Fresco supermarket. You'll find everything you need right there. If you needed to do a little home project, Home Depot is right there as well. There's a great wine and spirits shop, doctor's offices, super close. And you're on the El Tizal hillside. I'm probably going to go back to the map just to make sure that I share that with you. The El Tizal hillside is a fairly much self contained hillside. And what I mean by that is that you're going to find a plethora of restaurants on this hillside. You'll have a farm to table restaurant. Actually, I think there's even two of them. You have multiple, like, you have seafood restaurants, Mexican food restaurants. You have Italian, Mediterranean restaurants on site, in addition to Costco, veterinarians, pharmacies. It's all here. You really don't have to go into town unless you really want to. You even have access to the local golf course, which is the Los Cabos Country Club, and which is probably the least expensive golf course in the area as well. Going there to shoot at to the driving range and shoot some balls. They have great pizza there. I mean, it is a great location, truly. This will work phenomenal for both long-term rentals and vacation rentals as well. And this is their gym. They have a gym, they have a pool. Look at that. And you can see Land's End from here. Oh, wow. So this is a rarity. This is something, man, if you've seen enough of my videos, to have a garage is a big deal in Cabo. I mean, truly a big deal. There was, when I first got here 25 years ago, it's like no garages. Nobody had a garage anywhere. It was ridiculous. But yeah, garage for a condo, big deal. And that's pretty cool. All right. Let's move on to the next one. I think this is the building that it's in right here. There's your view. Let's take a look at the description. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience in this spacious two-bedroom, two-bathroom condo featuring breathtaking ocean views, not oceanfront. Nestled within a private gated community with 24-hour security, residents enjoy access to a resort-style pool, modern gym, and a private single-car garage. The location can't be beat, close to shopping, restaurants, and just a short drive to downtown and the marina. Ideal for a for full-time living or a vacation retreat. This condo offers a relaxed coastal lifestyle with all the amenities you could want. Condo comes with hurricane shutters, upgraded appliances, and a few other upgrades for investors. For investors, this property also presents an excellent opportunity for long-term or short-term rental income in a highly desirable area. Photos of excluded items and list of upgrades are available under documents. Well, that's more of a MLS thing right there. You don't have access to documents on my website. Both beds, dresser, and second bedroom, couch, dining table, patio set, hurricane shutters, and all appliances will stay. If this is something that interests you, I would encourage you to let me know. These condos here, they do not seem to last. And much less with a garage space, as I mentioned earlier. Your HOA fee, 4,855 pesos per month, will put you at about 250 odd dollars for the month, which is an average HOA fee for the El Tizal hillside. Taxes, again, guys, please don't let that get impress you. This will be reassessed. You'll likely pay closer to about, at most on the high end, $600 a year in property taxes, potentially less. Again, I'd rather be conservative and prepare you for more. All right, let's go on to Tanya's condo. Okay, San Enrique 4A. Where is this? This is in Cabo San Lucas. Ah, okay. This is so close to the marina. I believe, let me see. Am I familiar with this? Yeah, okay. This is actually a really great location. It's still considered inside of the Pedregal, although you're technically, the security gate is right here, right where my cursor is at. But this is a Pedregal condo. Okay. You will have access to the entire Pedregal community. where you can find tennis courts, pickleball courts, a great little cafe, the new mountain club, which you do pay an extra fee for that is optional, which has a gym, a swimming pool, a great restaurant. I believe you get discounts at the restaurant with your membership, but that is all part of the Pedregal. In addition to your own water supply direct from the Pedregal, because they have their own desal plant, and a wonderful beach, basketball courts, all of this make up the gated community of the Pedregal. And the Pedregal is likely best to be known as, if you would, the Beverly Hills of Cabo, so to speak. You have this wonderful hillside, condos over here, homes over here, easy access to the marina and downtown Cabo San Lucas. It comes with the prestige of vacation rental in the Pedregal as well. So, I mean, what can I tell you? And its location. Let's take a look at these pictures. So right as you enter, you have this wonderful open floor plan, kitchen, dining, living room area. Primarily city lights view is what you're going to get because of the angle of where this is located on the hillside. However, that is compensated by literally walking distance. I'm talking about a block and a half away from the Plaza Amelia Wilkes, which is where the every Friday night you have the art walk in Cabo San Lucas. So it is a great location, no doubt to be rented out. This is called Pedregal Towers. In this little condo project here, I believe you'll find covered parking, two pools, and a gymnasium. This is the second pool. You have a little games room, pool table, throw a party, have a bar right there. Here's the second pool. There's the gym. Pedregal Towers. Yep. And literally, you can just follow this road, follow the yellow brick road, and it'll right here, right down to the road, and bam, you are in downtown Cabo, just like that. Excellent location, truly. All right, let's take a look at the description. Experience elevated coastal living in this fully equipped 3-bedroom, 3-bath condo located in the exclusive Pedregal Towers of Cabo San Lucas. Each bedroom features built in closets, abundant natural light, while the bathrooms are outfitted with premium fixtures and modern finishes. The gourmet kitchen is designed for both function and style with high end appliances, granite countertops, custom cabinetry that flow seamlessly into the open concept living and dining areas. Comfort is built into every corner with individual mini split air conditioning units in each room, in unit laundry, and turnkey furnishings for effortless move-in. The secure building offers elevator access, gated entry, and dedicated parking. Residents enjoy access to a range of upscale amenities, including a ground level pool, a rooftop pool, fully equipped gym, and a business center that doubles as a social lounge. Just minutes from downtown Cabo, the marina, and world class beaches, this Pedregal gym offers a rare combination of privacy, convenience, and resort style living, ideal for full time residents, vacationers, or investors seeking premium value. I just love the way they described the business center that doubles as a social lounge. You gotta love that. All right, let's take a look. HOA fee 320. I just want to make sure and confirm. Does this include the Pedregal Master Community HOA fee as well? I mean, it likely does. It's just something we want to confirm. Phenomenal. Tax amount again, 14,000 pesos, not dollars. That's about $700 odd. But again, this will be reassessed at time of closing. You're likely going to be paying about $800 odd for the year on that. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Ventanas del Mar. So Ventanas del Mar, this is phase two. Ventanas is by a developer that has done multiple phases here. The original Ventanas, phase two, phase 2B, phase three, phase 3A or B. There's 2, 3 phases. And then they've now done the the Cabo del Mar Eco Park as well. So yeah, they've done quite a bit of developing. You can even see right here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. You can even see right here. See this big square? This is made up of phase one. This is phase two. Here's phase 2B. And then just up here, you have phase three and what I call phase 3B, but some people call this, you know, I mean, whatever. So yeah, you have all that going on right there. So there's more, right? But in this example over here, for example, all of this was done by the same developer as well. So yeah, they've been around, they've done a lot. And in this example, there's only 3 towers of condominiums in phase two. They do offer a phenomenal pool area with virtually Olympic sized pool, great swimming lanes right here. Another pool up here, gymnasium. Let's take a look. I really love the colors and what they've done with this. It just makes it look so light and airy. They've done an excellent job with this 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,800 plus square foot for 490. Great open floor plan. I think that they even modified this because in other condos this comes all the way across to make it almost like a C shape. So they made this an island here. There's your water view. You're looking at the clubhouse as well. The pool's immediately down below. This looks like it's a corner unit. It is. And those are your drone shots. See the pool? Gorgeous. Nice little swimming lanes, shallow areas. All right, let's take a look at the description here. Rare 3 bedroom condo ready for you. Experience luxury coastal living in this unique 3 bedroom condo with the only one of its kind in the sought after Ventanas Phase 2 community of Cabo San Lucas. Nestled in a beautifully completed and maintained family friendly neighborhood, the second floor residence features high end finishes and beautiful refinished cabinetry. Enjoy ocean views, breezes, with easy access to nearby plazas, restaurants, and shops in the vibrant Tazal area. Yeah, you are really close to everything in that respect. A perfect blend of comfort, convenience, and Cabo charm. Condos move in ready in a stable, completed, and established gated community. No construction. And an exceptionally organized HOA that maintains the area impeccably. 24-hour security guards for extra privacy and safety. This won't last long. I will agree. It's a rare find in this community. These 3 bedrooms. This floor plan is very nice. Built in 2012. Your HOA fees 5,200 pesos per month. That's going to put you at around 270 odd dollars per month based on the exchange rate. Again, this is in pesos and it will be reassessed. According to that, it's about $900. I would say based on this, it's likely going to stay. They likely purchases. Whoever purchases didn't, hasn't had it for very long. If this is their current tax amount, they likely bought it in the last 5 years. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Vista Vela Sunset. Vista Vela Sunset. Okay, so we've talked about Vista Vela before. We've talked about Velamar and Vista Vela Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3, and now they have Vista Vela Sunset. And this is done by a developer who does the Grand Velas Resorts. The Grand Velas Resorts are very high-end, luxury, all-inclusive resorts that you can find in Nueva Vallarta, Cancun, and here in Cabo San Lucas. It boasts having the most expensive taco, I think, in the world. And to give you a sense of where this is located, we were just talking about the Ventanas properties and all of the stuff that they built. We were just over here looking at a condo here in phase 2. And I mentioned that the right here, Echo Park, Del Mar Echo Park is right here. And the developer, purchased this land right here. They used to hold these tennis tournaments right here on this property, but the Grand Velas Group, they bought all of this land. Actually, I believe even the tennis courts are gone. All of this right here, all of this big square is now Vista Vela Sunset. Let's take a look at what they've done with the place. There's your views. Now I have to share with you. You do have an elevation here. There's a slight grading uphill, okay, in this development. So depending on where you are, you have a better view compared to others. And what they did here is they did build these properties on elevated pads as well. That's you have your own pickleball court here. It looks like. See these buildings, looking at 4 stories tall. And that's all she wrote for the photographs. Um, okay. Unfurnished. Discover one of the most sought after residences in El Tizol. Building 6 at Vista Vela Sunset occupies a prime position at the front of the development, offering panoramic ocean and arch views that define Cabo living. This spacious condo combines modern design, premium finishes, and access to resort style amenities, including a clubhouse, gym, multiple pools, paddle and pickleball courts, and more. Enjoy privacy, 24-hour security, and a convenient location close to beaches, shopping, and dining. I would agree the location here is amazing. You actually are walking distance to a farm to table restaurant. As you exit here and you come out this street, right here, you can literally see it. This right here is a farm to table restaurant. This is their little micro farm right here. This is called El Huerto. Okay. And as you leave the development, you can come right up this road, and now you're at the country club, this Cabo San Lucas Country Club. Go hit the driving range. Bam, right here, right? You want to go to Walmart? It's right there. I mean, it's like you're so super close to everything. It's ridiculous. You want to get to downtown? Here's the main beach. Here's the marina. You're just like 5 to 10 minutes away. It's ridiculous. Okay, phenomenal. Let's take a look at what the details are on this one. They tell us they have an HOA monthly, but they don't tell us what it is. But I would say $250 on average is realistic for a condo like this in this neighborhood and hillside. All right, let's move on to the next one. Thank you so much for joining me. We're almost about halfway done, if not a little more. Now, ironically, we were just talking about the Vista Vela Sunset by the Grand Velas Resort group of folks, the Vela group. Now we're at Velamar. Velamar, it was their very first project here in Cabo San Lucas, and it sits on a slope, on a hillside behind their Grand Velas luxury all-inclusive resort. Okay, this is priced at $699,000, 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2,300 plus square footage of condo. And you know what's the great thing about this location is that it sits virtually equidistant from San Jose del Cabo and Cabo San Lucas. Now, what's really awesome here, I don't know if you're aware of this, but Cabo San Lucas and San Jose, between the two towns, you can have 3 surf breaks. Okay. And so if you're a surfer, the very first and the most amicable surf break where you can learn to surf at, you can see right here by all these swells, is Costa Azul, or Old Man's, they call it. Some surfers or whatnot. The Cabo Surf Hotel is located right here as well. I mean, that's got to tell you something, right? This is a surf place, and it's phenomenal. You're just about 15 minutes away from this condo, and immediately about 5 minutes away from the condo is this break right here. This is Tule Beach. It's a phenomenal beach. It's really one of my favorite beaches to go to. It's my go-to beach. I like taking my Jeep right up to the surf. It's pretty cool. You can just enjoy it with your pets and families, have a barbecue on the beach. Heck, you can even camp there if you wanted to, but you have another surf break right here. This surf break does require a little bit more of experience. There is a bit of a rocky bottom right here and a little bit more sandy on this side. But that's what makes the difference between this one and that last surf break over at Costa Azul's. And then if you wanted to go with a more experienced, difficulty, if you would break, then you have Monuments Beach right here at Monuments Beach. This is a phenomenal surf break. So all of these three surf breaks are literally within a 10 to 15-minute drive in any direction. You can have access to at least two of them right away, which is a great, great location. And that also puts you at about a 15-minute drive into San Jose or Cabo San Lucas, whichever direction you want to go. Well, that means you have hospitals, restaurants, bars, all the amenities, everything you could possibly need is that close to you. Okay. Let's go on to the next. Let's look at these details here. All right. So again, remember there's an elevation to this hillside. These are the hotels. These are the resorts. They're not that far away, but because of the elevation, I mean, you have these gorgeous views. Every building has its own private pool, if you would. I mean, it's services. So here you're looking at a total of, what is that? 12 condos. Oops. Let me find a way to stop that for you guys. Sorry about that. My apologies. That's what happens when you're doing stuff live, right? And if you do call me, like I said, always give me a chance to get back to you. I will likely do it within the hour. There's your view. Garage and a parking spot, exterior parking spot. Yep. There you go. Let's take a look at the no description. Surprised. HOA fees $713. I wonder. It says beach club, so I wonder if this includes the membership for the Grand Velas. When the developer was selling these originally, he offered a 10-year Grand Velas membership for about $35,000 approximately. They only sold a few of them. Not all of the owners purchased this, but what it does, it gives you discounts at the Grand Velas. It's as if you had a day pass, a continuous day pass for you and your family members for the Grand Velas Resort. They do have phenomenal food. I have clients that purchased here at the Velamar, and they purchased the membership as well, and they cannot stop raving about the food, the spa, the gym, the service, the attention. They even have a vehicle that comes and picks you up at the Velamar and takes you right down to the Grand Velas Resort. Phenomenal. All right, let's take a look at the next one. So here we are looking at where is this? La Paz. Okay, phenomenal in La Paz right here. Let's see here. Calle. Okay, so we find ourselves in El Centenario. You've heard me talk about El Centenario plenty of times. El Centenario is found just west of the city of La Paz, right here. And La Paz is the capital city of Baja California Sur. It is amazing here. The great ecotourism. If you want to go swimming with the whale sharks, you want to go fishing. There's some beautiful, beautiful beaches just north, as you can see right here, of La Paz as well. It's just phenomenal. And Centenario has become a destination that is very well sought after by expatriates, Americans and Canadians, right? So let's take a look at this. This is also, by the way, just about 2-hour drive from Cabo San Lucas. Look at this. Hey, what's up with Nico? Nico's my dog, guys. If you guys have a pug, he's going on to be almost, what is it, 13, 14 years old now. He's up in age. Unfortunately, he is blind now and recently diagnosed with diabetes. Poor guy. But we love him. We take good care of him. And as you can clearly tell by his barking, if you can hear it, he just has a lot of vigor, a lot of fight. If you can hear the music in the background, today is San Judas de Tadeo. So Saint Judas Thaddeus. Today's the day that they celebrate the Saint Judas Thaddeus. Let me see if I got all those pictures. And they're having a bit of a celebration here outside my offices. All right, let's take. So yeah, beautiful location. Look at that. And this is what I was gonna share with you guys. The city lights view at night of La Paz, gorgeous. All right. Let's take a look at what the details are on this one. Discover luxury and comfort in this ocean view residence within the prestigious gated community of Villas del Centenario. Built by Baja Custom Homes, this 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath home also features a detached casita with full bath and kitchenette, perfect for guests or a private retreat. Offered turnkey and fully furnished with designer pieces. It's ready for immediate enjoyment. Take in panoramic ocean views from the heated saltwater pool, rooftop pergola, and beautiful landscaped yard. Inside, the open floor plan highlights a chef's kitchen, designer lighting, and a primary suite with walk-in closet and a spa-like ensuite. An exceptional blend of uh, elegance, function, and modern Baja living awaits. The rest is in Spanish, so there's no need for me to read that. But the house is priced at 869, and the value in pesos will be calculated on the day of closing. So this is likely to be, well, no, all properties are done like that. So no, this is, if it's a Mexican developer that built this, because they're including this image right here. If it is a Mexican developer that built this, we may be able to negotiate this in pesos. Could be a benefit. Year built 2023, brand new. All right. So the last three properties, guys, are hitting the $1 million mark and even all the way up to 2.595. Okay. Let's take a quick look at these. Now, this is up in Loreto. This is about 6 hours away from Cabo San Lucas and the Los Cabos International Airport, 4 hours away from La Paz. And this is located in the founders section of Nopolo. Nopolo was designed by the National Tourist Fund, which is an organization that would no longer exist, but designed to foster and foment tourism in strategic locations. In this example, the city of Loreto. Loreto was the original capital of all the Californias. You have the very first mission here that starts the Camino Real, the famous Royal Road, where on one day's horseback you reach the next mission. San Javier is the next mission in the area. What can I tell you? You have golf here. Great place to go kayaking or fishing. A phenomenal place to go stand up paddle. The environment here is outstanding for overall diving, snorkeling. I mean, it is a nature lover's paradise, truly. Very still small, very much still a small destination and growing, up and coming. And it does have its own international airport. Those mountain views, golf views as well. You can see a little bit right here of the bay. This is considered Loreto Bay area, the bay, just inside of Nopolo. All right, let's take a look at what the description has to share with us. Oh boy, that's a big description. Discover the perfect blend of Mexican contemporary design and modern comfort in this meticulously maintained turnkey home in the heart of Loreto Bay. Overlooking the ninth hole with unobstructed views of the mountain, sea, and golf course, this beautifully appointed 4-bedroom, 3.5-bathroom residence offers an exceptional living experience. What can I tell you? I will not disagree with that. HOA fee 445. See, that's a huge difference from some of the HOA fees that we see here in Cabo San Lucas. 445. Golf. This community also is very well known for, being a golf cart type community or a bicycle community. It's just great. You do have restaurants inside the community as well as a wine bistro, etc. And again, just about 20 minutes away from the Loreto International Airport and downtown Loreto. All right, where's this one? Let's take a look at the map here. Okay, so we find ourselves in Las Mañanitas, if I'm not mistaken. Las Mañanitas is made up of these three little enclaves right here of condominiums with these pools. Um, Phenomenal place to live. I got to tell you, gorgeous beach. And one of the beautiful things about this is the location. See this big triangle right here? Here you're going to find restaurants, a wonderful park to go hang out at and do stuff at if you like that. And of course, shopping with a supermarket, La Comed. And did I mention restaurants? Yeah. And this is where the bike trail starts. And you can go right along here on the bike, more restaurants along here. And if you wanted to go to downtown historic San Jose del Cabo, this is where the famous plaza is located and the church, and of course, the art district. This beach is phenomenal for horseback riding, laying out. Sometimes it can be swimmable, sometimes it's not. I got to tell you, you got to be careful there because of the swells, but it is a gorgeous beach. Oops. We didn't take a look at it, so now I got to go back. At the top, accidentally hit next. That's this one. All right. Whoop. Here we go. Ground floor condo. That's pretty cool. Easy access to the pools. And there's your pools. There's your view. Again, we're looking at this from the deck of the condo. Imagine living here. $1.25 million, beachfront, gated community, condo complex. Look at that. It's not a new construction, and they've done an excellent job in maintaining it. And I think they've done an excellent job with the colors, the decor. If this was your place, what would you change about it? Let us know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinion. You pretty much have views from the bedrooms, both bedrooms, the living room, dining room area, the kitchen. I can't really find where you can't have a view from. Yeah. And look at that beach. Now, with some of the storms that have passed by, I mean, right now, the way they took that picture, it looks swimmable to me. I would get in and swim. Oh, and by the way, further down over here on the beach, that's where Costa Azul is at. So this is a surfing beach way down over there. I mean, if you're a surfer, obviously you can get in there. You know how to swim in that type of water. Look at there's your gym. And a garage. A garage again. Yeah, I get excited with garages. All right, let's take a look at what the description has to share with us. Beachfront living is comfortable at Las Mañanitas 3102, 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo with a garage. See, they make a big deal about it too. It's not just me. Elevated first floor unit offers maximum outdoor space with a spacious covered patio, a private grassy yard, one of only 5 garden units, renovated kitchen with granite countertops, alderwood cabinetry, stainless steel appliances, renovated bathrooms, water purification systems, smart technology. Enjoy landscape gardens, 3 large heated swimming pools with spas, outdoor dining areas with barbecues and swim up pool bars, 24-hour security, indoor outdoor fitness center, pickleball tennis court, golf putting green. Ideal location to walk or use the bike path at the entrance. Enjoy local restaurants, shops, and historic town of San Jose del Cabo with a popular art district and restaurant district close to the Puerto Los Cabos Marina, Cabo, and airport. Yeah, I agree. This is a really sweet find, truly. I mean, at 1.25 million, you will be very happy and satisfied with the life that you live right there, that you enjoy, and the location. Yeah, nothing to complain about. And we're gonna wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much with this final property here at 2.595 here in San Jose del Cabo. This one is located, I believe, in the Cerro Colorado area. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay. So this is Palmilla Point right here. Okay. This is Palmilla Point. Very exclusive, very high end, very well priced, if you would, community. And here you find yourself right next door, neighbor. Okay. Coming in through this entrance right here, Boulevard Cerro Colorado, right through here into this home right here. Now, this community does have a really nice, you have access down here. You come here, you can park your car right here in this section, and right through here, beach access right down to this wonderful beach. This is a gorgeous beach, truly. Watch the whales jump from there. It is gorgeous. And here's where the property is located, right there. So let's take a look at this. Right across the street on the highway, you have a great hospital, great restaurants at El Mercado. 5 bedrooms, 6 baths. Look at that view. 8,195 square feet. See that beach? It's gorgeous. This is the home. Wow. Are you guys liking that music? Very passionate. This is quite a lovely home. It's like mountain and ocean views. Again, this is a brand new listing, and I love the way. Let's go back here. I love the way here you get all this greenery. We've had some really good amount of rain this year, and it just transforms everything here in the Baja. Yes, it has a 2-car garage. All right, let's take a look at the description. Casa Kiki, fully remodeled luxury in Rancho Cerro Colorado. Casa Kiki is a stunning example of what thoughtful design and high end upgrades can achieve. Originally built in 2011 with 2,200 square feet of air conditioned space, this home underwent a complete transformation in 2023. The remodel nearly doubled its livable footprint, adding 2,700 square feet of new AC space and 400 square feet semi covered garage, all seamlessly integrated into a modern coastal aesthetic. Every detail of the renovation was carefully considered: new flooring throughout, custom cabinetry and closets, granite countertops, and a reconfigured layout that maximizes light, flow, and functionality. The main house now features 3 spacious bedrooms, a full-size office, sleek TV room, and a chef's kitchen designed for entertaining. A separate 2-bedroom casita with single beds offers privacy for guests or extended family, while the addition of a gym, pool, spa, and landscape garden creates a true resort style experience at home with solar panels for energy, efficiency, and breathtaking ocean views from the main floor, Casa Kiki blends luxury and sustainability in one of Cabo's most desirable gated communities, located in Rancho Cerro Colorado, near Palmilla. It's adjacent, it's right next door. The property offers easy access to shops, hospitals, beaches, making it ideal for full time living or a peaceful retreat. Yeah, 100%. I agree. And HOA fee 91,350 likely pesos. That's just under 4,500, a little maybe a little more, $4,700 for the year. That's not too bad at all. I mean, it's less than $5,000 for the year. Divide that by 12, guys. That's not too shabby at all. Tax amount, again, I would ignore this. This is in pesos. It will be reassessed at time of transfer of title. And on a property like this, I'd probably expect to pay closer to what, about $5,000, maybe less, for property taxes on this. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the Hot Sheet Live, brought to you by ReloToBaja with Costaro Real Estate. Again, my name is Sid Chacon. I am your real estate Sherpa in the Baja Sur, helping make sure every step you take is a solid one. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful evening. I'd love to share more with you, but I'm not too sure you're following. So please hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Make sure not to miss out on any of our future Hot Sheet Live episodes or our other 12-part series known as Can I Find Something I Love Within My Budget, where we go in 100,000 increments up to $1 million, and then finally a 1.5 million and a $2 million episode. We do this every month. As the market changes, you get to see those differences. So thank you again for joining me on this one. Have a wonderful day and see you soon. Bye-bye.